Hey, Val, where are we at?
Rodman Reservoir.
And now we're on a river ledge bar thing.
Foot control trolling motors.
You got it. See?
Welcome to the Gambler YouTube channel. We are out with Val Lisinski, owner of Gambler. Bog's out here sleeping too. Hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to be putting up a bunch of videos, kind of traveling around doing some destination fishing. Val has some places and locations that are absolutely sick in mind to kind of go and shoot some content. But today we're out on Rodman, and it's the drawdown, and it kind of has a bit of a, I'd say, like a special meaning, kind of, you know. I mean, what happened the last time we were out here?
Last time I were out, we were with a really good friend of ours who's no longer with us, Glenn Browne, and we watched him catch 2 fish over 10 pounds. One was over 11, one was over 10. It was just an awesome day. It was really one of the last days we were able to go out and film.
It was literally the
with
last
him.
day, yeah.
You know, before he passed away. So we had a good time. It was a blast, and we're back here again. We promised last time we were Glenn, and when they drew the water back down, we'd come back, you know, and unfortunately he's not with us, but Mikey and I came back, and we're trying to catch a couple big fish, and I had one on, I lost it, so we're gonna keep plugging away here and see what we can do.
It should be an epic day. Stay tuned. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go fishing, bro. Nice.
Oh, that was the first fish on the top secret power Ned, guys. Coming soon. That was the first bite. That was the first attempted hookup, and I missed it. So I'm gonna try again, though. I think I'm gonna get another one.
Fish on. Oh. Grab that trolley, man. Trolley. Grab the trolley. All right. Nice start of the day, boys.
It's awesome because none of those guys do it. You know what I mean? Go up in there and put fucking...
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Ooh, good one.
Here, grab the trolley. Right off the current brake. Don't fall down. Come here. All right, it's fish on. We got Bog. So, Val, when are we making a square bill?
What's that?
When are we making a square bill?
No time soon, Mikey. No time soon.
Another nice chunky one, dude, but wrong bait. Bog says wrong bait. Wrong bait? Wrong bait. So there's a lot of ways to catch them out here when you're fishing this drawdown deal. And you probably saw already, we caught a couple on a square bill. Val caught a couple on the new Power Ned. And you probably didn't see the video, but I missed one punching too. There's a lot of things you can do, but when it comes down to it, all of them relate to like current breaks and eddies. And you'll see how this water up here kind of gets that weird kind of like U in circular form. What that is underwater, like the water hits a ledge or it hits a stump or something like that, and it breaks that current. And there's a lot of current flowing through here because all the water's drawn down into the original river basin. So it flows through here. So any of those breaks can hold a fish, or even when you get on these swings, some of these outside bends have been really productive. We actually saw like a 7-pounder and a 6-pounder on one of these little just kind of sloughs or these flats, dude, which we're gonna go back and try to catch. But whenever you're doing this kind of thing, rivers, current breaks, biggest key. Fish on. Catch up with them. Oh yeah.
Not quite the 10-pounder Glenn caught last time I was here, guys, but this is a new bait, a new jig head, I would say. So that's a fat ace cut in half, and this is our Power Ned. It is not in production yet, prototyping it. We're out here messing around with it, and basically it's a little heavier Ned style, 1/8 ounce, 1/4 ounce, and 3/8. It's got a nice brush guard, weed guard on it, and it's got a little heavier hook on it. So it's more meant to be to be a power version, you know, call it probably a Florida version. Anywhere you got bigger fish, you want a little heavier hook. I've thrown this on 17-pound fluorocarbon on, like I said, on a bait caster. I've got actually a pretty heavy rod, probably heavier than I would normally throw it on. This is a 7.6 medium heavy. I probably go like a 7-foot medium, but I'm kind of traveling light today, so this is the closest I got. But we've had a few bites on it now, and getting ready to go into production, just kind of tweaking it and fine-tuning the last little bits if we need to change anything on it. I think it's pretty good right now.
There we go. Oh dear, where's she going? Oh, power net shows again.
Called power net.
Dude, was that fish like in the middle of the channel?
Just in the middle channel.
Hey,
yeah.
Buck, sit down.
Well, I wouldn't know the middle of the channel. It's kind of right on the edge where there's a little stump or something.
She ate it, boy.
And he fought like an 8-pounder.
So Val, I know this is a little different situation that you normally like fish this thing, but like, what are you doing with this Ned? Like, I know it's current, so it is going to be different, but in general, what are you doing with this thing?
Man, I'll be honest with you, it's the first time I fished it because it's a prototype. So I've been figuring it out as the day has gone on, Mike. But what I've realized is that there's these little shallow flats that are like 2.5 foot deep, and it's kind of dropping into the old channel. And there's a bunch of like little laydowns and stuff on it. So, you know, last time we were here, we caught a bunch up flipping these mats, and today I just seen they seem to be, because of the cold front, probably maybe off that, suspended a little bit. So I'm just kind of throwing it up there in 3-4 foot of water and kind of bringing it back with the current channel and trying to catch any little fish that are suspended on that channel or holding on a little log or stump or something.
I caught like 5-pound bass on minnows.
Really? Oh, he got it. You see that? He came up and got it, dude. He followed it all the way up.
Downstream, and he turns around on all the point.
There she is. That's a better one, I think. That's a bass, son. That's a big bass. Yeah, solid bass. Come here. That was twice. I got a second chance. Whoa. Come here. Yeah, it's not as big as I thought, guys, but just goes to show you. I mean, we're catching them on a Ned. We're catching them. We got some bites punching. And you can catch them on squarebill. You like that, Bug? Val called it. On the pump. Whoa. Yes, Bog, you like flipping fish. For some reason, Bog likes some flipping fish. Nice. Oh. Oh, you shoot it.
Yeah, I was telling you guys about our hook size and the weed guard, and one of the things, you know, I've caught six fish on this bait already, and it's probably starting to get ripped up a little bit there. I'm basically just taking our fat ace and I'm pinching it off right by the worm sack. And then the cool thing on this bait, and you can see it's even hard to get it off the hook right now, is the keeper on this thing. So we put a spring keeper on there. So basically you thread your bait on there. You saw how hard it was for me to get it off, and it stays on there. So once you start catching fish, it's not sliding on your hook all the time. You're not reaching for a new bait every time you catch a fish. You know, that was six bites I've had on that, and I probably still caught a couple more on it. But I wanted to show you that spring keeper real quick, guys.
That's a good one. Look out, Bug. We're talking about Okeechobee, catching fish like on Okeechobee. There's another one on the cricket, guys. Just kind of grinding and picking a few apart. This little fat guy. Well, Val, the scariest part of today for me was putting the boat in here and out of here. So that's done, so I'm kind of fired up. But let's wrap this thing up, dude. Sun's going down. We had not an epic day, but a pretty fun day, and I'm actually stoked how the Ned turned out.
Yeah,
dude.
for the conditions we had, I mean, it's bluebird and cold front. You know, not surprising. The two baits that did best was the cricket, which is notorious for cold front, tough conditions, and then our new power Ned bait, which, you know, I'm totally happy with and excited to get to market very soon.
Dude, it's gonna be sweet. And I think what's interesting is, so after Val caught a few, he was like, this is cool. But I know, because I got buddies who, like, I tell them, I love that Ned, dude. I love that Ned. And they're like, you know, like, they kind of bat their eyes. And I know Val, like, initially was kind of like, yeah, dude. But the way we made this thing, where it fits more your style fishing,
Absolutely.
it's not like a super heavy cover, but it's heavy cover. You can put it in some.
There's
some
always
stuff.
those days where, you know, there's no doubt I like to flip and power fish, you know, and as much as I can, but there's always those days where it's just not happening, you know, and you need to do something to catch some fish. And it still enables me to throw a bait caster, heavy line, put it around some thicker cover, and be able to catch a big fish and have confidence that I can get it out. You know, I think that's the main thing. I would have a problem throwing that jig on braid if I wanted to.
Exactly.
Or, you know, heavy fluorocarbon. I think I'd use an 18 today on that. So, you know, I'm confident if I get a big bite on it. And there are definitely some scenarios on that I'm going to see myself throwing it in that I would not have if it haven't. You know, it's the first time I throw it.
We've created another Ned believer. I love it, dude. He's gonna go catch 25
Now
pounds.
we just got to come up with a bait to go on the back of it.
There's some things that are better not told. Well, we're gonna wrap this thing up, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button on the Gamble Lures channel. And if you want to do me a favor, go hit up Mikeybalzz Fishing. Hit me. Drop me a like, drop me a subscription. But Val, I don't want to give everything away, but as I mentioned, just to kind of tease it, we are going to do some destination fishing. Me and you, maybe mixing a couple of local guys that we know in the areas.
Definitely.
And when we're talking about destination fishing, we're talking, you know, southeast, saltwater,
you know,
even.
we were talking about it last week, and we're definitely, you know, looking at a Texas area to go. We're definitely looking at possibly the Carolinas, North Carolina. You know, it's open. You know, as you guys have a great lake near you, and you guys are catching them on, just drop Mikey a note, drop me a note, and we're looking for some destinations to go to and film a little bit.
Comments down in the box if you guys got any critiques on the Ned or anything you like to throw on it, or if you have any destinations that we should be visiting, drop them down in the comments box. Thank you guys for watching. We are out.